here was a movie that was an honest film. It's a simple story. It's a classical story, and I think Nathan really brought a sensitivity to it. And it's so exciting for this film to get into the director's fortnight here. It's huge, huge. This will help this movie find an audience. It deserves an audience. This will help it. And last night we went to the screening, and it was really gratifying to have all these people respond so positively to the film. I'm too close to it. You do, and you're not quite sure. The first time I see a movie, I'm like, Jesus, really?
I look like that?
Yeah, I look like that. There's a couple vanity things. We'll discuss those later. But I was pretty happy with it. And again, I think Sophie and Josh. I think Sophie's performance is particularly beautiful and understated. She's not. It's really. I sometimes thought, God, she's not doing. Maybe she should be doing more. But boy, it really looks good all put together. And Josh too. The scene where he tries to tell his dad that this guy's a bad guy. Dad, you got to help me do something. And the dad's kind of like, well, what am I supposed to do? That guy's a cop. And he starts kind of crying to his dad. And it's just like, oh, geez, man. And you want the father to, God, do something. But
all the institutions have failed these kids, from their parents to police authorities and the church. The chief of police attends church, and there's that moment where they go into the school bus, which has been kind of bombed out and abandoned, and it used to take kids to Sunday school. So they have nothing to hold on to except their new arisen love, that is their attraction to each other, and it's the only solid kind of ground that they have to rely on. Each other,
I think teenagers will love it
That's,
for that reason.
But it also heralds back to it's not just that it's your first love and it's in it, but there is, it's not about we're so caught up in sex and gratification of our pleasure and all the hedonistic culture we live in that you forget that it's so beautiful when two people meet and they slowly are kind of doing this dance where there's a tentativeness to it. And I said to Nathan this morning, the way you handled the scene with them in the motel room, they finally have to take refuge in a motel, and he comes out of the bathroom, and she's in the bed, and they end up going under the cover, under the sheet. It's just really poignant. I thought it was very well done. Very well done.
Thank you.
I thought it was, and I think Josh and Sophie have got amazing careers ahead of them as well.
I think they both do, yeah.
Just to wrap up with